Hey sister friends, it's Terry from Sisterhood of the Traveling Brush, and I wanted to show you our prize packages. We're working to grow the channel this year. It's my goal. I'm trying really hard, and I want to spread the love. We've already given away our first prize, and our second one is at this when we get 700 subscribers. Right now we have like 652 maybe, or 648, somewhere around 650. All you have to do to qualify for a prize is like my Facebook page, which is Sisterhood of the Traveling Brush. You find it with @Art by Terri Stovall. That's me. Like that page and subscribe here. That's all you got to do. And every time we hit another level, like 700, 800, 900, 1,000, which is the goal, then I'm going to give away prize packages to share the love. So let me show you what we have for the next prize package. This one is a $79 value, and it is Luscious DIY paint. This is by Debbie's Design Diary. If you haven't checked out her channel, it's really cool, so do that. This is an all-natural clay-based paint. It needs a top coat, but you see people like Dion of the Turquoise Iris and Jamie Ray from Jamie Ray's Vintage using these paints, or Terry from Sisterhood of the Traveling Brush. How about that? This is from the original release. This is Fancy Farmgirl, which is a gorgeous green, and Tarnished Pearl, which is a pretty like creamy off-white color. They go great together. Paint Pixie synthetic brush. This one is called Create number 10, and you just glide this paint on. Very minimal prep, if any. Clean your piece, paint it. You know what I mean? And you really have something special. I am not an IOD retailer. I have some of these from before. These are retired. And this one is called Renaissance. I opened it. This is how you get the decorative pieces. You see all the fancy people who have really nice decorative elements that they find a plain piece like this and then make it fancy. Well, you do that with these molds. Gorgeous on picture frames, vases, anything in the world, and you just use, you can make chocolates with them if you want, but I would do that before I used it for furniture design. But anyway, you can put multiple of these together, put these in the corner. This is a gorgeous one. Like I said, this one is retired. You can't, get it just anywhere anymore. And it was a very popular one and makes some very pretty handle designs and things like that. But you can use paper clay in these. You can use air dry clay in these. You can use hot glue in these. You can use resin in these. There's all kinds of things that you can put in here, and then it takes the shape of the mold, and then you just wood glue it to your piece, and you've created something spectacular. So 50 more subscribers, I'll be giving that away. And you can always get an extra entry for, sharing it or telling other people about it too. Then at 800, so we're 150 away from this. This is a $75 value. At 800 subscribers, we're going to give away this Belle brush. This is a Dixie Belle brush, and it can be used for paint or wax or whatever you want to use it for. But also this sack of wax, which is a pretty dang cool little sack too, if you ask me. But inside are 4-ounce containers of Best Dang Wax by Dixie Belle. That one is black. Let's see what we've got. Brown. White. This is so good for giving like that pickling look. These are good for aging, to get in the antique kind of looks, vintage. And this one is grunge gray. Beautiful for sealing a piece or for adding color or decoration to a piece. These will last a long time. This is not like a one-use black. I mean, you're going to do several pieces with each of these and have a variety of whatever color wax you want to use to enhance your piece. It looks so nice, like in the fine details. If your piece has details, or if you use a mold or something like that on it, and then you just put the wax over. I would put clear first, or a clear top coat, so that your colored wax slides well, and you can erase it if you get too much by using more of the clear wax, but it goes down into these details and it just looks so yummy, luscious, beautiful. Then at 900, so we're only like 250 away from giving away this prize package. I would love to give them all away this week. This is exciting for me. This is Dixie Belle Chalk Mineral Paint. And I have chosen 3 of my very favorite colors that go well together or individually. And don't think because this is small, you know, oh, that's just a sample size. Well, you can call it that if you want, and some people do. But this is enough to do a whole side table or a whole, you know, chair or whatever. This goes a long way. And that's with 2 coats. This one is Stormy Seas, which is sort of a grayish blue color. Love, love, love this Antebellum blue. See how pretty they go together? I did a dresser with these together. And Vintage Duck Egg. This is our #1 seller. This particular, the color that I painted my bathroom cabinets, but I've painted a piece with all 3 of these together. Look how gorgeous that is. But wait, that's not all. To go with this, I chose a mulberry tissue by Prima. This one's called ZOLA. It's a beautiful floral pattern. I've used these, if you look back at my videos, I've used these in like to line the drawers in my bathroom, the one that I redid the cabinet with these. And I used some dark brown wax on that after that too. But this is so gorgeous. And these are they remind me of a dryer sheet. They're not gonna rip like a napkin and tear up and, you know, wrinkle and wad up and all the things that happen whenever you try to use paper that wasn't intended on being wet. So you just apply these with Mod Podge or like the Dixie Belle satin top coat or whatever. Just put a coat of that on. Stick your paper, cut out your paper, stick this on there over it, put another coat over it, and boom, you can do the insets of drawers, like just cut it out to fit this area here, and it would look gorgeous on there. Or you could do open inside, you want a surprise color, you could do the front of these kind of drawers. But wait, there's more. This is an $80 value, if I haven't said that already, or a little over. This is by Prima, and it's a stencil, but it's called a concrete paver stencil. I used them, if you saw the video where we did some bleached flannels, I taped these to the back of flannel shirts and sprayed bleach through there and put these designs on the back of shirts. I've put them on a top of a piece of furniture, kind of like one that I have over here, and used texture medium, which we'll talk about in just a minute, to go through to create a raised stencil. These are thick. This is, I don't know how thick it is. They're 11.5 by 11.5, so about 11.5 inches by 11.5 inches, but it's, I don't know, maybe a 1/16 of an inch thick. It's not flimsy, and this will last forever, and you can do concrete pavers with it if you want to. I want to do the whole concrete floor up front using these, but it's just a gorgeous look to me. It would look really cute on top of like a little side table or on the front of a dresser. But this is the cool part that I was waiting to tell you about. This is Sea Spray by Dixie Belle, and it's like a powder in there. So you would take out some of your paint, whichever color, whatever color you want this to be, and put it in a little container, add a scoop of this to it and stir it up. You can mix this even with like the metallics and use the patina over it to give it more texture to that kind of a grunge look. But it would be perfect to, say you use this lightest color, the Vintage Duck Egg. You mix some Vintage Duck Egg with the Sea Spray to get a good thick texture, and then you just run it. You can use a butter knife, or if you have a little spatula thing, kind of like this, you apply it with this. It goes through that, raised and thick and stucco looking. Then you lift this up and it leaves the design. You let that dry, and if it's already colored, you don't even have to paint it. Or you can sand some of it down. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous, fun project to do, and there's lots of it. There's lots of it in here, and it only takes, you know, like a tablespoon. It's a small scoop in there. Doesn't take much to, and you can make it as thick as you want to add as much texture or whatever that you want to it. But that is an $80 prize package that will be given away at 900 subscribers. This is our grand prize package. like from here over. You get 3 transfers. These are Prima transfers. I love this one. I have this one in my bathroom, like over my shower on the wall back there, but you can put it on a board, put it on your porch, whatever. It says, welcome to our farmhouse. If you don't have a farmhouse, you can make it on something to sell or give away. This one is called Botanical Rose. This is a retired transfer, and it's so gorgeous. It comes in 3 different pieces like this, so it's perfect. You can do it like on the fronts of the drawers. You can make a wall art with it. You can cut out parts of it and use it here and there. It's just fabulous. And drum roll please, this is one of the best selling transfers we've ever had, and probably that Prima's ever had, because so many people love sunflowers. And there's how it looks on back, the 3 different sheets, here, here, and here. So you can put those all on front like this, or decide on how for it to go. This is absolutely gorgeous. And these are like $27.99 a piece if you were to buy them. So it's a great prize package. But wait, there's more. I have 2 different sort of matching mulberry papers. This one is really cute. It's like an aged hot pink with some arrows on it, white arrows on it, but it's very, very nice and looks great to do like drawer sides and things like that, or anything else with it. And this is an absolutely gorgeous romantic set of roses in pretty pinks and purples and lavenders, greens. It's just absolutely gorgeous. This package has a $150 value. I love these. I love these, and I use them all the time. These are Art Basics, also owned by Prima, and it has 3 different sizes of very nice high quality brushes, and that's good in this little zippered pouch. But look at this end of it. There's 3 different shapes of these, and you use these to get texture. So if you were to use like a texture medium, or either something like the Sea Spray that we have here, or Dixie Mud, or modeling paste, however you say it, or just thick heavy body paint, you can use these things to scrape out a design in it. It's really, really cool, and just brings your art to another new level. Love these, and these would go good in the farmhouse style, whatever piece you decide to do with that. I use these in my bathroom as well. These are knob transfers. Isn't that too cool? You know how you can just buy like at your Lowe's or your hardware store or wherever, just plain wooden knobs? Well, you paint those, stick these things on them, and boom, it's like you have a decorator knob. You could get half a dozen of these knobs like for $2. Put these on them and it looks like they're $20 knobs. It's really cute, and there's quite a few in here. This one's just, it's not called what was the other one called? Paver. This one's just called 3D stencil, but it's the same way, very thick. I don't think it's 1/8 of an inch, but I think it's thicker than a 1/16. It's pretty thick. Anyway, another textured adding stencil. Just before I decided to do this video, I came up with one more great idea. On this particular video, I'm gonna count the comments, or I guess probably YouTube tells you that, but anyway, I'm gonna give away prizes. I feel like I'm at the fair. Hit this balloon and you get this. This is the new Silk paint by Dixie Belle. This is an all-in-one paint. It has built-in blocking primer. It has a built-in top coat, hard as nails. It's UV resistant. You can paint stuff to go outside, paint stuff to go inside. It's a mineral-based paint, but it also has an acrylic base. It gets solid. Let's see, it's UV resistant, water resistant, mold and mildew resistant, and it gives just a beautiful silky finish. Fabulous finish with this. I'm so proud to be offering it, and this is my favorite color, so that's how I have 3 of these jars in back for myself because I'm about to do a piece for it. This one's called Hampton Olive. There's only 20 colors in this line, and this is a 16 ounce, so you can compare it to the 8 ounce of the other colors that we have here. But this is a 16 ounce. It's like a $25 value. They're $24.99 I think in the store, or $24.95 probably. They're in the muted, like Hampton's light colors, and I just love this one. Hampton Olive is gorgeous. So when we have 25 comments, I'm gonna give this away, and I'll just draw it out of the names, do one of those random name generator things, and boom, give this away. And I'm gonna put it in a package and I'm gonna mail it to your house. When we get 50 comments, I'm going to, and I love this one too, y'all know I love everything. This one is another retired mold from IOD when they were made by Prima. Look how cool that is. There's several pieces to it. Let's see if I can turn it around this way without opening it. It's not just these 3 pieces. This is a beautiful, like, sea urchin looking woman. And there's just all kinds of decorative embellishments in there. And just like I told you on the one earlier, you can fill it with hot glue. You can fill it with epoxy sculpt, air dry clay, paper clay, anything you want. And then you can make these go beautifully like as 3D embellishments for knobs. That would look really pretty on a knob. Well, that's kind of like this little head here. That would look just gorgeous on a knob, but they also are great like on ornaments and vases and things like that. That's just fabulous. Then, drum roll please. Whenever we get 100 comments on this post, I'm going to give away the new Bells and Whistles line from Dixie Belle. This is their transfers. And I'm just going to give away the transfer of your choice. I'm not even going to pick which one, but I just picked 3 to show you. This one is the hot air balloons and clocks. This one is the field of flowers, which I absolutely can't wait to use. And I grabbed the tropical leaves, but there's like a dozen of these. And whoever, once we get to 100 comments on there, I will choose the winner and then contact you or announce it as a winner. And if I have your contact information, I'll contact you. If not, be watching for it. So, for your name to be listed. And then you'll just get the one of your choice. Give me your address and I'll wrap it all up and put it out in the mail and send it to you right away. So I hope you're as excited as I am. This is a lot of prizes. It's over, well, probably after adding the new stuff at the end, probably $600 or $700 worth altogether. So it's going to be fun. I appreciate y'all helping. This is how you help small businesses grow. And I can keep doing free tutorials and keep doing prize packages and all that stuff as long as I have your support. I appreciate you. Bye.